You can now operate tough tongue AI right from Claude, Codex, or your favorite coding agent. And doing that is pretty simple. So let me start with how this works and then come back to help you with implementation. So I'll go to my terminal and I will open Claude instance. And let's say I lost a deal. So I could paste a command like that this is a copy pasted file that we lost a deal and this is the transcript of the conversation. Can you help me practice? So it rightly found out that it wanted to use the scenario creator skill and from the Tough Tongue AI. So it's going analysis. This is a skill that it plans to use. It'll figure out what kind of scenario it has to create. So it figured out that it has to do a sales role play reference that it has found, and then it will go ahead and create the file. Now, this was the more complicated aspect of creating the whole scenario from here with using the plugin to completely create. Now, this is just one example, but you could do a bunch of things. If your whole team is practicing, then you can use our list session API and get the complete dashboard on how different people are doing, what are the areas you should focus on. Let's say you have a meeting 30 minutes, then you can just pull the calendar data and your CRM data and help create a scenario to practice. Similarly, you can auto coach yourself based on Gong transcript or any other note taker that you are using. Now, setting all of this is pretty simple. So I'll just go to read the doc section, and there are three aspects to it. So we have plugins, which combines the skills and MCP. That is what we recommend you to go ahead for the complete experience. But we also provide skills and MCP separately that you could use. The first step is that you set up the environment variable, which is your PAT token that you can get from the developer console on our tab. And once you do that, depending on whether you are using Claude, Codex, it differs, but it's pretty simple. In the Claude case, you just do plugin marketplace and this command, which is our which is our repo, that the link is there in this talk. Similarly, in the Codex, you just have to do Codex plugin, add this. The cursor, you have to either just click this link or you can set up the JSON file that is required to allow this access. So that provides the plugin access. This gives you agent skills. So there are three core skills that we have handwritten for you. One is the scenario creation skill. So you dump it any data like past transcript, Salesforce, access, and other, and accordingly it can create a scenario for you. You could also refine an existing scenario. Maybe it's not doing well, it's crashing at certain time or not doing the conversation in whole. So you could use scenario refiner. And third is that if you are already doing the scenarios, then you could use session analyst to analyze where exactly you should pay more attention or who in your team is doing great. And then we have an onboarding scale just for you to get the setup right. So it guides you through the MCP and other process. So that's your agent skill. The agent are completely based on the MCP. MCP skills here and how do you set up is also clearly written out. So for example, these are all scenario creation, listing and other skills. Similarly, session related skills, phone calling skills. So for example, you can pull all the data using the Facebook MCP and then run a phone calling campaign right from your Claude. Similarly, you can run other marketing campaign. You could launch a Google Meet link from where you could drop your agent in that Google Meet. So all of these mixing and matching interesting use cases are possible using our MCP. And so coming back and closing the loop on this agent. So we had kickstarted it, and now you could see that after asking a few questions, it has created the complete practice link and embed link. So I'll just go to the practice link here, and this takes me to this link page. And from here, I could go and join the scenario. And once I join, I could practice. Our customers are already loving this, so would love to know if you have any questions. Happy to answer those in comments. Thank you so much.